Today we are going to talk about the most difficult subject in economics. We are not going to talk about how to get rich. That is the easy part. We are going to talk about how to not be poor. That is the hard part. Most people think poverty is a lack of money. They are wrong. Poverty is not a number in a bank account. Poverty is a gravitational force. It is a trap. It is a closed loop system designed to keep you inside, spinning your wheels until you run out of energy and die. I call this the physics of poverty. If you want to understand why you are stuck, you have to understand rocket science. When a rocket tries to leave the Earth, it fights against gravity. To reach orbit, it must hit a specific speed. We call this escape velocity. If the rocket uses 99% of the fuel required but does not hit that specific speed, do you know what happens? It does not get 99% of the way to the moon. It falls back to Earth and it crashes. This is exactly what happens to the working class. You work hard, you save a little bit of money, you try to climb out of the hole, you get halfway up the wall, and then something happens. Your car breaks down, you get sick, the rent goes up. Gravity kicks in, and because you did not reach escape velocity, you fall all the way back to the bottom. Actually, you fall lower than before because now you are discouraged. Now you are tired. Now you have less fuel. This is why working a little bit harder does not work. In the physics of poverty, linear effort produces zero results. You need exponential effort to break the gravitational pull. You need to understand that the system is rigged against you, not because of a conspiracy, but because of mathematics. Poverty is expensive. When you are poor, everything costs more. You cannot buy in bulk, so you pay a higher unit price for food. You cannot afford good boots, so you buy cheap boots that break every year. You cannot afford a good dentist, so you wait until the tooth rots and you have to pay for a root canal. This is called the Vimes-Boots theory of socioeconomic unfairness. The system charges you a penalty for being poor. It charges you late fees. It charges you overdraft fees. It charges you high interest rates because you are a risk. So you are running a race with a heavy backpack while the rich are running with the wind at their backs. And here is the most dangerous part. Poverty is not just external. It is internal. When you are in this trap for too long, it changes your brain. It rewires your neural pathways. It puts you in a state of constant fight or flight. Your IQ literally drops. You stop planning for 10 years from now and you start worrying about 10 minutes from now. You become reactive, not proactive. This is the poverty loop. Low income leads to stress. Stress leads to bad decisions. Bad decisions lead to no assets. No assets lead to low income. Round and round it goes. A perfect vicious circle. But there is a way out.